Hey guys, it's Shay from Skull Gaming Network. Welcome to another MLB Perfect Inning 2020 video, and welcome to this week's Fan Appreciation Packs pack opening. At the time of this recording, there are 33 likes on last week's video, so I'm going to open 33 packs this week. The password last week was Los Angeles, so anyone who commented that will get a pack dedicated to them. Just as a reminder, a like on this week's video will be one pack I open in next week's video, and then the password, which I'll reveal partway through the video, if you comment that gets you a pack dedicated specifically to you. That's for anyone who's new or anyone who hasn't watched for a while. But with that out of the way, the first comment, which I think this is at least the second or third time he's been the first comment, it comes from Jacob Ragsdale. He said Los Angeles, and he said, even though the card I got him last week was from a rival team, at least it was a decent pull. That sounds familiar. I know he's a Braves fan, so let's get him an Atlanta Brave, or at least someone not in the NL East. And we get Rajai Davis, 88 overall, worth $218 million, the high-class card from the Cleveland Indians. I'd say that's a solid pull, and hopefully not in conflict with the Atlanta Braves. Up next, we have Shea Abraham, who wants Mike Trout or a 1 billion GP card or a 90+. I think we got, was it high-class Scooter Gennett? I don't think it was, but it might have been. Anyways, this week, let's get something fire, Shea. 85 Ian Desmond worth $65 million. I'm sorry, man, I don't think that checks any of the boxes that you commented for, but it could have been worse. It could have been one of these low 70s season best cards worth $20 million or less. So think about it that way. Hopefully think about it that way. And next we have Alexi Delira. He's early to almost all of my videos. Shout out to you. Is it Alexi or Alexis? I want to get it right. So please, if you can clarify and let me know. If not, no big deal. But he was happy with Scary Gary. I'm guessing that's Gary Sanchez last week, and wants a Cub or a National. Well, we just got a National, so hopefully we can get another one or a Cub for you. Fire Pole. Oh, it's a Trastro. It's the antithesis of the Nationals, but it's 91 overall Watson worth $1.021 billion. Hopefully that's okay. Up next, we've got Y Choi, who said Los Angeles, and then he wants a Toronto Blue Jay, who he says Toronto is his city. This week's comment will be England, because if you remember from the cringy diss track days of YouTube, England is my city is the quote, so the password is just England. Or if you want to comment the name of the person who actually said that, do that at your own risk. But for Y Choi, we're looking for a Toronto Blue Jay, and we get a Toronto Blue Jay. How about that? And probably one of the best Toronto Blue Jays from their mini dynasty a couple years ago. In 92 overall, Jose Bautista, the 300 home run milestone card, worth $719 million with 104 base power. That is one of the rare times where I actually meet the conditions of the pack challenge, and I think I met it really well. So hopefully, Y Choi, you're seeing that, and you'll forgive me for the weird password setup with the really good pull. Up next, we have Morali Karthik. Says they want to see an Alex Bregman, because he's your third baseman in the game. Do we get a Bregman? No, we get a 74 Salvador Perez worth $42 million. Well, I doubt Perez is going to bang on a trash can, but sorry I couldn't do better for you, Morali. Up next, I have AFOG97, who wants a Montreal Expo, even though they're listed as a National. I know what you mean, AFOG. Let's get an Expo that's listed as a National. Maybe a Bartolo Colon. No, we get an 86 Detroit Tigers Miguel Cabrera worth 78 mil. It's a so-so pull, but I mean, the closest thing to a throwback you'd get with Cabrera is him being a Miami Marlin when it was really the Florida Marlins, when they had probably their best uniforms in their franchise's history. Up next, we have Dumbo Sam. Wants a fire pull or a pirate, and he liked the McDonald's pack luck last week. Yes, last week McDonald's pack luck was fire. This week, not so much. 86 Nicholas Castellanos worth 69 mil. Kind of your standard vanilla run-of-the-mill pull, not a fire pull. He's a Red, he was a Cub, he was a Tiger, so not a Pirate, a rival of the Pirates. Sorry about that, but hopefully the pull was okay at least. Up next we have John Castagna, who wants anyone from the Yankees. Let's see what we can get for you, John. We got, how about that, a Yankee. So that's 2 times this week that we've matched our pull to our request with 88 overall Robinson Cano worth 105 mil. Decent contact, not much power, can defend fairly well at second. Up next, Nicholas Jacoby. He wants a Yankee as well. Can we get back-to-back Yankees? Well, we got a current Yankee, just not in a Yankees uniform. 85 DJ LeMahieu worth 63 mil, an award winner at second base with the Colorado Rockies. 90s for the contact, but 72 power kind of kills the value of that card. So we have 2.5 solid pulls. Martin Tejada says, just get a good card for Kobe. And, hey, that was fire. That was a great Kobe pack. 91, Darren O'Day worth 880 mil. That's an insane pitch mix. 78 base velocity for Darren O'Day is really good too. I might have to boost that card up and throw him on my team on this Vikings account. So that legitimately was a really good card for Kobe. So I'm saying we're at 3.5 that we've hit as requested. Then we've got Marcus, I believe it's Kier. Hopefully I got that right. He wants a Twins player. He's a Twins fan like I am. Let's get a twin. No, we get 86 Joey Gallo worth 70 mil as 2019 War card. Only 95 base power. You know, if that was a really bonkers Joey Gallo card, I'd be celebrating, but it's kind of a so-so Joey Gallo. So it's okay. But unfortunately, it's not a twin. And then we've got Brian L. up next. He's back. Welcome back, Brian. And he wants an NL West player. Can we get an NL West player? No, we get a Detroit Tiger. We get Spencer Turnbull, 88 overall, worth 128 mil. Could have been better. Could have been worse. It's kind of a typical saying for a lot of these packs. Mr. Beast, we got a fire pull for last week and this week. He wants an American League player, no National League player. It must be in the AL Central and in the AL West, but not the Astros. So we need an AL Central or AL West player, but not an Astros. So 30% of the teams are available. I did that math back then, and we get an NL West player. 80 overall Ernesto Frieri, the 2011 FIP relief pitcher card worth 21 mil. Now this is on the low end of pulls. I'm sorry, Mr. Beast. I'm sorry. I guess it must have balanced out with last week when we got you a fire pull, but hopefully you're back next week and hopefully we can get something good then. Up next we have Key Obata. Says anyone whose first name starts with a K or last name starts with an O. One of the most creative requests I've seen. I really like it, though. Let's see if we can do that. We get 88 overall Steven Strasburg. So no K in the first name, no O in the last name, but he racks up a lot of Ks on the mound, striking guys out, and he's worth 126 mil, which is at least okay. I love the request. Thanks for being here pretty much every week. And hopefully we see you back next week. Then we've got EDP445 is the GOAT, who wants a White Sox player or a fire pole. Can we get one or both? No. We get 87 Brandon Woodruff worth $97 million with the Brewers. That's kind of your typical average range pull. Then we've got Tommy Nemec up next. He says, let's get any player worth $300K plus. I'm assuming he means $300 million or more, because every player is going to be worth $300K. But there we go. Either way, we get 91 high-class Mark Melancon with the Houston Astros, worth $652 million. When was Mark Melancon with the Astros? That must have been before his Pirates days. Was he that good for the Astros, though? I'm going to look this up quick. I'm looking it up. Because low-key, I don't remember him being an Astro. Okay, he was an Astro for one season and half of another one. 2.78 ERA and 71 appearances. Okay, he was better for the Astros than I remembered. And overall, in 2 years, 91 appearances, 2.85 ERA, 10-4 on the mound. Yeah, that's not bad. I just didn't remember that era of his career. But there we go, Tommy. Then we've got Young Saucy, who wants a twin. Can we get a twin? No, we get 83 Chase Utley worth $40 million. That's kind of rough. Then we've got Angie Strick, who wants a Giants player. For you, Angie, we get 79 David Robertson worth $43 million. That's pretty brutal. Sorry about that. Then we've got Mario Dean, who wants a 90+. Can we get a 90+? No, we get 87 Live SC Nelson Cruz. That's an okay card, but it's not a 90+. Sorry about that. We've got Joshua Harrington. For you, Joshua, we get 87 Nelson Cruz. Back-to-back Nelson Cruz pulls. This one worth $123 million. Hundreds for all of the hitting stats. That's the better of the Nelson Cruzes. We've got Charles James up next. For you, Charles, we got 85 Brian McCann worth $69 million. And then looking at things, we have about 12 packs left. So let's rip through them, see what we get. 84 Luis Castillo worth $44 million. Just a reminder, the password to get a pack dedicated to you next week is England. Now, with the next pack of our 11 remaining is 88 Marco Gonzalez, $131 million. That's better than Castillo, but not crazy or anything. Then we get 85 Brad Hand worth $90 million. I mean, we'll take it, but we're not losing our minds. 86 Brian Anderson worth $68 million. Come on, Gameville. Show us some fire. There we go. 91 James Shields, $428 million. It's not a fire pull, but that's a really solid pickup, so we'll take that. Then 87 Robinson Cano worth $87 million. 87. We'll take that, I guess. 83 Antonio Basardo, $154 million. That's kind of surprising. That's not a very good relief pitcher card, but maybe Pirates team decks need him. Maybe. Then we get 88 Matt Chapman worth $119 million. Part of the Mark Burley set. That's why he has value. His stats are not why he's worth that much. Then we get 87 Albert Pujols, $104 million. That card lacks power. Pujols was hitting 30 home runs or more every year with the Cardinals. 86 Ender Inciarte, $78 million. Now 70 power for him makes sense, but that card, the Pujols, that disrespects him. 77 Ian Kinsler with the Angels late in his career, worth $43 million. Yeah, he wasn't really good for the Angels, but at least he has a card with them. And our last pull, 92 Christensen, $814 million. That is a way to end this week's fan appreciation packs. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe for more MLB Perfect Inning 2020 content. in the comments. Once again, the password is England. Leave your favorite team or whatever theme you want me to pull for you next week. And also feel free to let me know what was your favorite card that you saw me pull in today's video. With all of that being said, that's going to do it for now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And until next time, and as always, peace out.